Good morning. Welcome to our lesson. This is our first distance lesson, and I hope that you will like it. So, today we are going to speak about space facts. Do you know what space is? This is space. There are different planets in the space, and there is the sun in the space. And also there is the moon in the space. So, let's write the new words down. Now please open your dictionaries and write down the new words. The first word is surface. Surface. Поверхность. Particles. Particles. Частицы. Travel through. Travel through. Путешествовать или проходить через. Wash away. Wash away. Смывать. Expand. Expand. Растягиваться, увеличиваться в объеме. Pull towards. Pull towards. Притягивать. Eventually. Eventually. В конце концов. Dwarf planet. Dwarf planet. Карликовая планета. Слово dwarf также переводится карлик или гном. Dwarf planet – карликовая планета. Solar system. Solar system. I think you know this word. Солнечная система. Wave. Wave. Wave means волна. For example, the ocean's wave. И можно еще сказать sound wave. Okay, now you can stop the video and write the words down in your dictionaries. So, let's do the task. Open your books on page 97, exercise 1. Fill in the words. So now, on page 97, you have a text divided into 5 parts. You should fill in the words in exercise 1 in this text. Now you can stop the video and do the task. So now you're going to listen to and check your answers. Listen to an audio and check your answers. Oh, excuse me.
Space facts. Did you know? You cannot hear sound in space because there are not enough particles for sound waves to travel through. However, astronauts can communicate thanks to radio waves. The footprints of the astronauts will stay on the moon's surface for at least 100 million years. This is because the moon has no atmosphere, so there's no wind or water to wash them away. Stars, like our sun, give light and warmth to planets like ours. As they grow older, they get hotter and expand, pulling the planets nearby towards them, and eventually swallowing them completely. This may happen to the Earth, but not for another 5 billion years or so. The dwarf planet Pluto lies in a dark and mysterious place in our solar system and was named by an 11-year-old girl called Venetia Burney in 1930. She had read about Greek and Roman mythology and she thought of calling it Pluto. The red spot on Jupiter is a giant storm with winds reaching 640 kilometers per hour. It's been there since people first looked at Jupiter through telescopes around 400 years ago.
Okay, very good. I hope your answers were correct. So now let's continue. Now, according to the text, write if the sentences are true or false. So you can do the task in your copybooks and then write them down in your worksheets. So read the sentences and write if they are true or false. Now you can stop the video and do the task. Now we are going to watch the video and answer the questions. So, the first question: what objects can we see with telescope? So you know what telescope is, and you should answer what objects can we see with telescopes according to the video. Question number 2. How many planets are there in the solar system? How many planets are there in the solar system? Question number 3. Who saw 4 moons around Jupiter? You should write the name of the man who saw 4 moons around Jupiter. Question number 4. What did Galileo tell about the sun and the earth? What did Galileo tell about the sun and the earth? You should write down his words. Question number 5. What was the first cosmonaut? Or who was the first astronaut? You should write the name. Question number 6. What did Neil Armstrong do? What did he do? You should write in your worksheet. And the last question, what is the atmosphere? What is the atmosphere? So what is it? You should write down in your worksheets. Okay, so let's watch the video.
Look out into space. There are many things out there in space. We can see only some of them. There are the sun, the moon, and many stars. They are very large. They seem small to us because they are very far away. There are many things in space that we cannot see. We cannot see them because they are very far away. Our eyes can only see things when we get or receive light from them. But our eyes cannot get any light from things very far away. Then, how can we see things that are very far away? We use a telescope for that. A telescope is like a big eye. So, it takes in a lot more light. And it makes things that are far away look bigger. We can see many more stars with it. We can see the sun up close and the moon too. We can see the planets and many stars. Long ago, people did not know much about the stars, the planets, or the sun. Then, a man named Galileo built and used a telescope. He found out many things using it. He saw 4 moons around Jupiter. He was the first to see sunspots. They are parts of the sun that are cooler than the rest of the sun. In Galileo's time, people thought that the sun goes around the earth. Galileo told them the sun does not go around the earth. Instead, the earth goes around the sun. Some people don't just study space. They go into space. These people are called astronauts. This term comes from the words astron, meaning star, and nauts, meaning sailor. Astronauts train long and hard to go into space. They work underwater to feel what it will be like in space. The first person to go into space was a Russian named Yuri Gagarin. An American named Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. You could be a star sailor too. Do you know that there is a layer of gases between us and space? It's called the atmosphere. People who study this layer are called meteorologists.
Okay, very good. So now you should stop the video and answer the questions. So that was all for today. Now I want you to fill in the table. This is your reflection. Now please write down what you know after the lesson and what you can after the lesson. You can write in Russian if it is difficult for you to write in English. So, of course, you have a home task. Your home task will be to learn the new words. It's number 1. And the second, answer the questions. Which 2 facts about space impress you the most? And question number 2, what else would you like to know about space? You do it in the written form in your copybooks. And then, afterwards, you make a video according to your notes where you answer these questions, and then you send the video in the group on WhatsApp for me to check. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you liked the lesson. I wish you good day. Goodbye.